ICU unit in central Stockholm lies virtually empty, with just one coronavirus patient receiving care.
The Attorney General brings charges against his opponent, his 2016 opponent, and the last
We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
But the president, being the president, isn't focusing on them or on their loved ones or any experience, but his own.
No one could have imagined that in 2020 all countries were facing the same problem. We are talking about a lethal virus where all humanity is in lockdown, called COVID-19. This video is going to be about people trapped in other countries because COVID-19. Don't let them go back to their countries. At the beginning, people didn't understand how serious the disease was. And when the pandemic was declared, lots of people as tourists went back to their countries, but those who believed that it was not a great thing stayed, and then the borders were closed, and that was where this problem of people trapped in foreign countries began.
Of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
This is why now there are people trapped in other countries, and they are having a very bad time. We are going to focus on Costa Rica. Before the border closure, a measurement that began to take effect on March 18, the presence of more than 45,000 tourists in different areas of the country was estimated. These visitors, for the most part, have already been able to return to their countries. According to the information provided by the Costa Rica Tourism Institute, the number of visitors who were stranded in the country as of March 31 was not clear, but what is known is that as March 27, the repatriation of 1,700 foreigners of 28 different countries who remain on Costa Rica had been coordinated. But for example, the US had repatriated 100,000 Americans from 136 countries with 1,140 flights. As of 8 a.m. August 11, 2020, India reported 2 million confirmed cases of the novel coronavirus, COVID-19, across 27 states and the Union territories in India, and in India train services restarted. They demanded that authorities arrange transport to send them back to their countries or hometowns and villages, so they could be with their families. The police instead used sticks to disperse them. Around the same time, in the western state of Gujarat, hundreds of textile workers protested in Surat city, demanding passage home, and yet they did not leave them. Then they were trapped and could not return to their countries. Not only are the cases of not being able to return to the country of origin, there are also cases that our plane tickets are extremely higher than they normally are, as the case of Maria Jose Arguedas, 21, from Naranjo, Alajuela, Costa Rica. Is stranded in Guinea-Bissau, West Africa. His journey began on February 8 and was to end the first week of April, but the pandemic changed everything. Here in Guinea-Bissau, there have been no flights since April 27 that closed borders. This week, they authorized a flight on Friday, May 5. I traveled first to Portugal, from here to Brazil. In that country, I take the repatriation flight to Costa Rica, he said Thursday morning. Hours later, he received bad news. A few moments later ago, our flights were cancelled again. The Portuguese embassy did not allow passengers to arrive without first having the results of COVID-19 test. I still don't have it. Tomorrow we have to go to be tested, but the result is within 48 hours, he mentioned. My plans were to return to Costa Rica the first week of April. You can understand that because of the pandemic, everything changed. I started leaving by 5. I had no money. I also didn't have a ticket because my flights were canceled. I had nothing.
El segundo caso sospechoso.
A 91.780 casos confirmados.
People trapped in other countries is not a joke. It is a very serious topic that maybe people does not give much importance. In these cases, it is very important, the collaboration between countries and organize the flights and how much it will cost. COVID-19 is not a virus to play with. We have to be aware that the coordination between the countries to return people to their countries is a very difficult job, and also that this pandemic that we are facing is not just any disease. So without saying anything else, if you are in your country, thank it, because not everyone is in his country.